Welcome, Watchers, to another exciting tale within the world of Merosia. This story that I will tell this time around takes place 500 years within the future from the last one. For you see, Watchers, a lot has changed since we visited Merosia, and a lot will continue to change as time goes on. Last time, the world was filled with marvelous mechanical things that was powered by steam, clockworks, and power crystals from what was once known as a Miva meteor. For you see, that age was known as the Age of Civilization, and it ended with the defeat of a great and powerful cosmic entity known as the Eye of Chaos by a group of adventurers that became, for the most part, our deities within this new age. The Age of Regression began shortly after these adventurers ascended into the heavens to take their rightful place within. As this age is called, things regressed as cities fell, large factory crops and livestock couldn't be sustained, and civilization as a whole collapsed in on itself as it was dependent on all these wonders that the last age had given them. For you see, the new deities took away that power as they needed it to defeat their enemy and save Merosia as a whole, as well as the universe itself. We aren't starting the story during those dark and scary times, Watchers. No, we are going to jump ahead 500 years within the age to a less dangerous time period. Here we'll travel to a continent that used to be known as the Four Nations, and now within this time period is known as Draonis. From there, we'll head to the country of Tharia, and to the region where Afliakar resides. It's a place that was established within the last 200 years and was originally a rest stop for various caravans traveling from Aflia to Malakar. Over the years, it has become so much more than that, and to the point that it even has its own small port now. The town, to this very day, still specializes in the care and maintenance of caravans, travelers, and merchants that come through this area, using it as a rest stop between two cities. Watchers, let us zoom in now to the docks where we are going to meet our new adventurers. Let us go now, shall we? Once again, we find ourselves within Aflia. And specifically, within the docks themselves. As we look around, we find our first character wandering about. Who are we? What are we doing? Okay.
Cass, Anima, I am a pretty blonde half-elf. I am waiting at the dock. I have some blood on my clothes. Some of it's old. Some of it is a little more recent. I was kind of using my halberd to like stab at fish in the water, just for fun. And now I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for my contact to arrive.
As you do, it is springtime within Afliakar. The sun is just peeking above the clouds, and the morning breeze is hitting you as the smell of seawater and salt fills your nostrils. What's Cass thinking about right now?
I think Cass is thinking about her most recent kind of voyage into some of the ruins of Old Coglery. I think she's thinking about the stuff that she found, the stuff that she sent back. I think she's kind of mulling over like the anatomy of the fish as she kind of like guts it with a knife. She's not gutting it for the purpose of food, she's dissecting it, and it still is a little alive, just because she wants to see how the vasculature works.
Yeah. Roll me medicine check.
A medicine check, yes sirree. First roll, I'm going to do it manually. Let's see how this goes. That's a 5. It's a 5 total. I rolled a 2. Great luck with Cass.
10 is usually the standard for gutting fish.
Yeah.
How bad does this look?
She is using her halberd to try to dissect the fish. It is too big, and frankly, the fish skin is too delicate for the kind of blade she's working with. A halberd is for wide swipes and for using like the power to like really get like a good hit on someone, and that is just not what this fish is for. I mean, she is someone who knows a lot about a lot of different kinds of anatomies, and she cannot tell head from tail, quite literally.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception. My passive is 13.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a very concerned, elderly dwarven man, full, big, gray beard. He seems to be sewing up a net, and he stopped for at least 5 minutes, horribly watching you.
While I was brutalizing that fish. Hi there.
Hi. You, oh, I don't know. He scratches his big, full beard. Maybe need a knife?
Oh, no. I mean, I wasn't really, like, cutting it up for food. I just wanted to see what it looked like on the inside, comparatively. This one's rather large. I think it was pretty old. And she just kind of, like, throws it back into the water. Kind of, like, flicks the guts off into the water.
Let me know if you gonna try that again. I can spare you one of mine.
No, I mean, like, I want to be able to, like, know how to use, like, my halberd to dissect stuff on the field, you know? Like, I don't have the room on me to hold a knife. Knife isn't really my style anyway.
So you new to that there long weapon of yours?
Oh, no, I'm not. I just haven't tried to use it to dissect things before.
Ah. Well. It will get interesting the more
It definitely will. I'm going to stab at the water to try to catch another fish.
And with that, we turn our heads to another member. Who do we see? And what are they doing?
So, Amel is a pale-looking human. She looks human. She's got very dark, almost black hair in the sunshine, smoky grey eyes. And she, I feel, she'd be standing on one of the docks watching a ship being unloaded. She's there to receive some parcels. She'd be sort of skittering around a little bit, making sure they haven't, the sailors haven't broken anything, nothing's been spilt. Just sort of flittering around, making sure that what they're unloading isn't being mishandled.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, okay. Oh God, I'm dropping my dice now. Perception. 14.
They unload this box, they unload that box, one after the other, and you watch carefully as some of them a little bit rough around the edges, especially when it comes to the lighter boxes.
Be careful with that. Be careful.
What?
Be careful with that. They're delicate. You break it, and our manager is going to get very unhappy with you.
I'm going to say you have two options. Either roll me persuasion or intimidation.
It was supposed to be a term.
What was that roll again? As you had a
9.
moment of thought go on in your brain.
It was a 9 persuasion.
Persuasion. We are being careful, ma'am. And he tosses another box over to the other crew member. And he catches it. And carries on.
What is your name, sir?
Sailor.
Sailor what?
Sailor Jim. What's your passive perception? As Emil stares down the sailor, he gets unnerved and moves on. And we move on from Emil. As we turn our attention to another member of this story, who do we see and what are we doing?
Oh, it's me. You see this water genasi, who looks a bit more on the flowery side. You might mistake her for a earth genasi, simply because she's a druid. But her name is Lapis. She has a lot of different, greens and plain clothing. But she is definitely sitting on the docks and has a small, little notebook out and is sketching some pictures of some of the people that are walking around the docks. She's just enjoying drawing and being out in the sunlight.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh, did this not roll? Oh, never mind. It did. I got a 15.
You look upon the docks And it's business as usual. You'll see dock workers moving about, carrying various crates, moving various goods and services here and there. You also see laborers, some of them getting off work early in the morning and walking by, getting whatever food they may had grabbed on the way to this area, as well as wildlife. I mean, seagulls are coming out in droves. You see occasional rat or two scurry by, and you even see occasional fish jump out of the water far off into the bay itself. For the 15, though, a few piers down, you see a person, shaved head, and is rather giving one of the sailors that are unloaded a piece of their mind. You also see another person very strangely gutting a fish with a halberd.
Oh, yeah, Lapis is 100% drawing all of this. She is sketching all of it.
As the old dwarven male looks on in very worried state. And as you document all of it, get it all down, is there anything else Lapis is doing?
Probably nothing too important besides the drawing. She might like get up and move to the other side and draw some more.
Yeah.
But it's important to document the world.
Absolutely. And what better day to do it than this day, for sure. And with that, we'll leave you be to your drawings. As we turn our attention to another member of this story, who do we see and what are they doing?
Oh.
You see a pallid elf who is near the water's edge, and she is washing blood off of her hands from a recent, well, let's just say, tending to someone who was wounded on a ship nearby. She's just trying to cleanse her hands after taking care of someone. Checking behind her, seeing her companions, Vessa and Quinn, making sure that they're all right after witnessing someone nearly lose a limb. It was thankfully reattached.
Give me an insight check.
Of course. $19 total.
You see one of them fairly queasy, but trying to hold it back. And trying not to let
Is
you
it
see it
Quinn
at
or
all.
is it Vessa?
It would probably be Quinn.
I think after Zip finishes sanitizing her hands, she would just kind of walk over and briefly pat him on his back and just kind of, you'll be all right. I know it's not the best thing to witness, but he will heal fine, and as long as he doesn't fall off of anything again, he should be fine.
Yeah. I just need a minute. No. I just need a minute.
No, I understand. Well, was there anything you wanted to see before we get moving? Wander about?
Yeah. I think some of us would like to see the city before we go.
Okay. Let me see. It's usually safer to move in a group, and I think she would just kind of look around to see if there's any cluster of people forming.
Give me a perception.
Sure. Uh, 22 total.
Yeah, as you look out into the docks, once again, people were bustling about doing their thing. With the 22, though, you see a shaved-haired person giving a piece of their mind to a sailor. You see another one strangely cutting up a fish with Albert and doing a rather poor job at it. And beyond that, though, you're not the only one looking. You see another sitting at the docks looking intently at all around and looks down at what appears to be maybe a notebook of sorts. And with the 22, you can definitely tell it's not writing, because that's more tightly woven together, whatnot. No, they're using their entire arm and the like, which would come to the conclusion that they're drawing.
I think Zip would be very interested in the person absolutely brutalizing the local sea life, and I think she'd just kind of walk up and hover for a bit.
They seem to be talking to a dwarf right this present moment.
She won't interrupt. She's just intently watching, and she's not hiding that she's watching in the slightest.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. And with that, we'll let you continue watching as we turn our attention to another member of this story as I fade away as well. So, who do we see and what are we doing?
You see about 5 average height Wanty. She has green slitted eyes. She has long black hair that's pulled halfway back. She's covered in what looks like plate armor.
Mm-hmm.
She has a shield strapped to her back and a sword strapped to her side. The shield is actually a turtle shell, and on top of the scales that are going down her neck and face and all the way up her arms, they're a darker blue than she is. Her nails are more claws than they are actually just nails. Every now and again, her tongue does come out, and it is forked. And she is currently asking a guard where they could find, where she could find a pawn shop.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Hell yeah. Guys, I should be good at this. Hey, guys, I rolled a 3, so I got an 8.
As a human, almost middle-aged, you would think. He's got some graying to him. And, he kind of looks upon you. And it's early in the morning, and you can smell the alcohol on him. Listen here. I'm about to be off my shift. And I don't know. I mean, they're everywhere.
Yeah, I am asking for the nearest one.
I mean, as he kind of reaches around his stomach, and what is your passive perception?
Oh boy. 10.
10's just enough. Or you see his hand kind of clasp a small pouch. You definitely hear a few coins jingle. Gotta figure out how to get breakfast.
Well, unfortunately, drinking on the job is bad, so I will not encourage your habits, and I will turn and walk away.
Okay. And as you do, where do you go?
I am going to look around for like a stall or a vendor of some sort. Someone who looks, sober.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
That is a 14.
Yeah, sure enough, down the way, you actually see an old dwarf, big graying beard. He has a long fishing net, about 2/3 of the way done, strung up. And he's got a few fishing rods here and there and a tipped over boat. And he seems to be talking to at least one person, as another person seems to be waiting off a little bit beside of them and stuff, behind the one person that they're talking to. That's pretty much about all you can tell, that's like actually out. All the other people are setting up their stalls, just getting ready and stuff like that. So some of them haven't even opened shop yet. It's that early in the morning.
Well, I'm gonna go to the dwarf then.
And as you do, we turn our heads to the last member of the story. Who are they? And what are they doing? It seems that they're still waking up from a nap.
They still sleeping. It's early. It's too early to get up. I hear workers. Oh, fine. Are you hungry, Squirrely? Okay.
Chirps.
All right, let's go find some food. You see little green arms push a bag out of a trash bin, and a couple bags out of the way, and you see a little green head come up and look around. And you see this very, very young goblin who's not quite even grown yet. And she crawls out of the trash bin. She's about 2.5 foot high, and she's got a really big stick. And she's just looking around very wide-eyed, being very careful and keeping to the shadows, because not all big people like goblins. We have to be quiet. Remember, some of the dock workers are very grumpy to Apple and Squirrely. And so she kind of creeps along and goes around the back of the bin and sees if there's any new bags. Let's see if anyone brought us breakfast. You find something in there? Go look. Go look.
And with that, I need a stealth roll.
Okay. I'm being very quiet. That's why you couldn't hear me earlier. I was being very quiet. 21.
Oh yeah, easily enough. So you're having Squirrely look for food?
Yes.
Presently?
Yes, because
Huh.
we're training. She has to go look
Yeah.
to bring us foods.
So gives me Squirrely investigation.
Investigation. Which is just my investigation.
No. Just roll a d20.
Okay. I don't know what her bonus is. She
We
should not have any. She's squirrel.
Yeah. We're just gonna go straight off the rolls.
She rolled a 1.
Squirrely actually digs down deep, looks through the trash, and comes back and kind of looks at you. Gets back down there and digs some more, and comes back up and just looks at you.
You don't find nothing?
And Squirrely actually runs off.
Okay. So I kind of sniff around and see if I can find something.
What's your passive perception?
17.
You see Squirrely at the end of the alleyway has turned around and looked back at you.
I look at her, and she looks at me, and I look at her.
And then she runs a little bit more and stops and looks back at you.
You want me to follow? Apple come?
You hear Squirrely make a noise.
I go follow her. What is
And
it?
eventually she leads you out into the open docks. Along the sides of the buildings and whatnot, through the various boxes and here crates and the like, but nonetheless, you can smell the salt water. You can hear the seagulls just chattering away, and you see people just moving here and there and everywhere. And Squirrely seems to lead you over to a very strong smell of gutted fish.
Oh, you found fish! I like fish. Okay. Let's see. Oh, they threw it back in the water. We'll have to get wet. Oh. Is there anything left on the docks?
Roll me perception.
$26.
There's some guts.
Okay. Look, that'll be enough. And we'll find some more later. Let's go get it. And she's gonna try to sneak really creepily and get the guts.
Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
13.
The old man tells you, Cass. I mean, whatever you need to gut fish with, I mean, I've got it for, I mean, I am a fisherman. I mean, I know you're trying to figure out that pole thingy bob, but, I mean, if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know.
Thanks, I won't need it. She's still like kicking her legs. She's got her legs off the dock. She's just kind of kicking her legs while she's absolutely like messing these fish up.
I
That's
think
a-
Zip just
Yeah, go ahead.
kind of starts inching closer and closer. Do you mind if I watch?
Oh, sure. I mean, there's not really much to see right here because, like, I'm not doing a very good job at it right now, but, you know, it's all about the process and the journey and, you know, the wounds we gave along the way.
Exactly. No. There's nothing better for learning than making several mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And Zip would actually I think she would go to like put her hand on yours to guide it, see you lick it, and just retract her hand. If you reposition your wrist, and she's like kind of showing you how. Okay, and then you make the incision there.
Oh, okay.
And hold it firmly because it's still alive. They like to wriggle around when they're still alive.
They do. I mean, but that's a part of it. I'm thinking that maybe I need to sever like this anterior nerve. I know that there's the anterior nerve in the kind of lower part of the fish's body, and if I can just sever that, that'll paralyze it, but it'll still leave its organ functions intact. And then I'll be able to, you know, look at it and kind of like watch it move involuntarily.
Interesting. Well, you know, they still wriggle around even after you kill them, so you could just go for the upper nerve and just like watch it like slowly. It's well, organs fail. Organ failure is always fun to watch.
Oh, no. It's so much cooler to watch the organs persist even after you've done so much damage to it. I mean, that's why I'm so careful with trying not to draw too much blood. I mean, blood's great and all. I've got a lot of it. Ask anyone. But, you know, she's kind of become so engaged with talking to Zipporah. Her handiwork with the fish is kind of not being paid a lot of attention to at the moment, and it's just like a whole fish. It's not even that brutalized.
Go ahead and give me another medicine check,
Okay.
but do it with advantage.
Oh, heck yeah.
Some of Zipporah's information is sinking in.
Okay, that's a lot better. It was a 2, but I actually rolled a 17 for my other one, so that's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
So she skins it and it's still alive.
Congratulations.
I
Thank
love
you.
that.
Tatsua, what is your passive perception?
10.
10. How much are you watching of all this go on?
I'm kind of like, is it to my left or right?
Kind of directly in front of you, really. I mean, the dwarf is just sitting there watching as the two of them conversing right there on the docks, and the fish guts and all this other fun stuff is going on right in front of you, pretty much beyond, you know. And then there's the actual water itself.
What are they doing? And I'm talking to the dwarf.
Well, I mean, you missed the good part.
The good part?
Yeah, this one right there, that one with the big pointy axe thingy me bob. They apparently are trying to learn how to use it and wanting to learn how to use it on fish. I offered a knife.
And I'm gonna come around to the girls.
Cass is like, look it, I took off the skin in one piece. I can wear it like a glove.
No, what are you two doing here?
I'm dead. Zipporah. Sorry, I didn't get your name. You seem like a Zipporah. I can't hear you. You're kind of like speechless right now.
I think like hearing you like say her name just kind of she just kind of like takes a step back, and then she grabs you by the front of the shirt. Who fucking sent you here? How do you know my name?
I don't know. You just have like the face of a Zipporah. Let's see who sent me here. Well, I think I was supposed to be here to pick up some stuff for my aunt, who is not my aunt. She owns like a day spa.
So I'm just gonna gently separate them.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need for this.
No need for what? She's clueless. She does not get that she's being threatened.
She's actually not like, and she's facing away from you too. Looking at more like, it's okay. It's okay.
Emil, Lapis, y'all are on the exact opposite sides of each other along the docks, and this entire little incident is happening before y'all's eyes. As Emil, everything goes well after you give a hard scolding to the sailors and whatnot, and they finish with their chores and duties. And what is your passive perception, Emil?
Emil's passive perception is 13.
Yeah. As the three of them seem to be in deep conversation, you're not too sure exactly what, but it must have to do something with fish, as one of them has the head on their hand making puppet-like motions. And you see this little goblin with a little squirrel sneaking around them.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely curious about the goblin, because I don't know that I've seen too many of them. But yeah, I know I've got to get these crates put away, and can I do a really quick detect magic on them? All the just in the general area of the crates.
Yep. And as you cast the spell, nothing really lights up, per se.
Good, that reassures me. And I'm I'm assuming they've been loaded onto carts, and
Absolutely.
I will send the carts off to the usual warehouse.
Yep.
And maybe sort of once they've started heading off, I'll nonchalantly saunter in the direction of this conversation and this goblin, just watching curiously.
Yeah, and you have to pass by him anyway just to go back to where you were coming from anyway, so... So
I'll make it look totally nonchalant. I'm not openly staring, but I'm very curious.
So go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Oh, because this will go so well. Not. Ooh. Oh, okay, that's not bad. 22.
Okay. You kind of blend in with some of the laborers and whatnot going that way. And casually continue walking. And as you do on the exact opposite side, Lapis.
Hello.
What is your passive perception?
It is 13.
Yeah, you see all this insanity go on, talking fish, so on, and this, that, and the other. You're not too sure exactly what they're doing over there, but it started out with the horribly gutted procedure of a fish, and kind of escalated from there. However, you do see this little goblin squirrel sneaking ever so closer and closer to them.
Now, Lapis has for sure never seen a goblin or a squirrel in her entire life.
Yeah.
She, like, the fish scene, fantastic, captivating, an icon of her time. But now there is a goblin and a squirrel, and her attention has been diverted fully to sketching both of them and every single little thing the squirrel is doing especially.
It is a little bit hard to see from this distance, especially, since you've never seen one before. And they're moving other folks, here and there between a crate, between a box, Oh,
well, now I have to get closer. Yeah, Lapis is going to start, walking towards the goblin.
Apple.
Yes.
There seems to be some kind of commotion going on between the three ladies. And one of them has a fish head on their hand as a puppet.
That's silly.
Just the fish skin. She took off all the fish skin. The fish is still alive. It's just skinless.
And it seems... Go ahead, and what is your passive perception?
Mine, 17.
Yeah. Now there is as you get closer, there's not just guts. I mean, there's a lot of parts here and there that they're just been thrown on the docks.
So her eyes get really big, and she starts making her way to all that breakfast. And when she gets close enough, she's just gonna dive and eat it right off the dog's face first.
Sephora. Cass. What is your passive perception?
14.
15.
As the conversation has either died down or has been controlled, out of the corner of your eye, both of y'all see this little goblin and squirrel.
Ooh.
And suddenly, It dives. And what does it look like as you dive?
Well, you see, like I said, she's very tiny. So she's like 2.5 foot tall, and she's just dressed in rags, and she's very, very dirty. And she just dives, and she's all like icky goblin teeth and claws, and she's like, and then just eating all the fish. And then if she sees you noticing her, she'll stop, and she'll look up, and she'll go, "I'm sorry, did you want some? I can save you a little bit."
No, please continue.
No,
this is
go on.
really informative.
Go ahead.
I just need breakfast. I'm sorry if it was yours.
Gosh, no, it's totally fine. I actually, I have some breakfast that you like. It's black pudding. Not a lot of people like it. Have you had black pudding before?
No, is it like slugs?
No, it's blood.
I like blood. I like
Okay.
pretty much anything. It doesn't matter. Like some people don't like the green stuff on cheese, but I'll eat that.
Oh, that's
Uh,
mold?
Yes.
You shouldn't be eating that.
It's so good.
Zippor just has the expression of like utter disgust and like utter delight of like confusion, and it's really just like a mix of emotions for her.
That's
You know,
okay.
Try my blood pudding.
It's okay.
Y'all
It's okay.
also see Tetsu too. With what is your passive perception?
13. I think it's 13 and 15.
See another lady coming up ever so closely, drawing. Fascinated, watching the goblin intently, to be more precise.
And Apple sits down on the side of the dock and like she's eating all her fish and guts and like swinging her feet. Just the happiest little kid.
How close do you get, Lapis?
Uncomfortably close, like mere inches away from the goblin. I need the close up to get every like detail I can possibly get.
Hey, back up! I'm trying to see how her musculature works.
You know what? Me too. That's why I'm drawing it.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool! Let me see your art.
Oh, yeah. She pulls out a completely different notebook and hands it to you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. This one's full.
She's flipping through it. Is there any? Can I roll for like random anime?
She's got like a bunch of different like rocks, people that she's seen on her travels, just literal random things all over in it.
Oh my gosh, you got the musculature in this dwarf so well. I mean, like, I'm looking at it and I can tell where he got hit in the spear. Like, he got like hit by a spear in his shoulder, and like you just captured that perfectly. Like the scar tissue and the way that the muscle moved around it. This is so cool.
Oh, thank you so much. I try my best.
But your best is really good.
Thank you. What are these two? What are these? I've not seen them before. She is pointing at apples and squirrel.
Oh,
That's a goblin.
and that's a rat.
Goblin.
I think it's a clean rat.
Clean rat and goblin. Okay, I am memorizing that right now.
Yep, good. Yep, write that down.
Where,
Squirrely, not
where,
rat.
pray tell, are you
Squirrely
from?
squirrel. Squirrely squirrel. Squirrely, not rat.
Oh, a squirrel.
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 Squirrel, not clean
Squirrel.
rat. Understand?
Squirrel.
I think I'm saying the same thing you guys are. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Emil, you hear this conversation go on. What do you do?
I think I'm just posted up on the side of a building nearby, listening and watching all this. I can see similarities with this goblin to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can see where this poor little goblin could go wrong. But I'm just kind of, I think I'm posting up against the wall nearby. I feel a little bit protective over this goblin I've never actually seen before and don't actually know. But because of all the similarities I can see between us, I think I'm just watching to see what these people do.
Are we doing anything specific, Tetsu? Or just kind of watching?
I am watching in pure fascination. And I am, like, smiling at Apple and Squirrel because of how cute they are. And with my sword, would I be able to get another fish out of the water?
Give me a attack roll.
Okay. I should be on actions.
Difficulty 452.
What does my only natural 20 of the night probably
Oh
get?
my god!
Oh my gosh.
Wait, that's gotta be an encounter, right? Like you fish up a Leviathan and that's how we bond?
It's Cthulhu!
It's a fish
So-
corpse monster.
You rolled a nat 20. What's the total?
24.
24. You have to actually like lay down on the pier itself, and as you do, you see a large fish. I mean, not like huge or anything, but probably about the size of this goblin. What does it look like to the rest of this group? As not only you successfully snare it, but you kill it in one blow.
So, Tetsu just, like, gets down and, like, slowly puts herself down and just, like, it's this huge swipe. And when it comes out, she just, like, grabs it and cuts it in one clean blow. And then she just, like, walks over and actually, she's pretty strong. So she just picks it up and walks over and sits in front of the goblin and goes, "Do you want breakfast?"
That's like breakfast, lunch, and dinners. Yes. What do you want for it? I don't have anything. But
I
you
don't
could
want anything.
you could
And
stay
then
at my inn for the night. Oh, never mind.
And then I just cut it open for the baby. Maybe you want to cook it first?
Why?
You can make it taste even better.
How?
Have you tried cooked fish?
No.
Have you had cooked anything?
I don't know.
Can I make a history check to recall how goblins are treated around here?
Yep.
Cool. Come on, be good at history. Oh, okay, 15.
I mean, this is a trade city, caravans and whatnot, so I mean, they're not frowned upon, but
But that's for being welcome into like establishments.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on what location of the city, you know, and how they carry themselves, really. I mean, obviously, Apple's definitely not getting into any kind of middle class district or upper class district. And
Haters.
definitely depends on what group controls what in the lower district will even allow her to come in. So money usually talks in this city,
Mm-hmm.
or trade goods, more specific. So the more you have to trade, the better off you can get in and out and here and there. So
Good to know. Your name is Apple?
Yes, they call me Apple. Yes.
They. And who is they?
Everybody that asks me who I am.
Okay. Would you like to try some cooked food?
I would try any food. I once tried a
Okay.
shoe. It wasn't very good though. But I ate like half of it.
That doesn't sound fair.
It kind of made my tummy hurt.
I can
Mhm.
imagine. Would you like us to make you some cooked food?
Sure. I could do a magic trick for you.
You don't have to do anything for it.
Oh, but you have to trade
I'd like to
something.
see it.
You want to see my magic
Well, if you
trick?
want to show it, then I would love to see it.
I can do magic. It's really cool. Look. She shows her hands and she's like, look, there's nothing in my hand. See, nothing? See? She shows her front and the back. And then she like makes a fist and then she starts pulling. It's the scarf trick. All the scarves out of her hand, but they are like moldy and they have holes in them and they are like the nastiest, oiliest, yuckiest rags you've ever seen, but they are in all different colors and she just keeps pulling them out and she's just the happiest person in the world. Look, they come out of thin air. Ta-da!
Holy moly!
That's
That
so
is the
many.
They moldy.
Best thing I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
I am the greatest at magics.
As the last scarf comes out, can I use dancing light to make a little fairy light come out at the end of the scarf?
as you cast the spell, go ahead and give what level is the spell?
It's a cantrip.
Cantrip, okay. Also give me a d20 roll. We forgot to do it with detect magic, but
What's the D20 for detect magic for?
all magic is now chaos magic.
So it is. It's a first level spell, that one. It's a 4.
Or
I forgot about that. Damn.
yeah. What does it look like as Apple pulls the last scarf out and your magic successfully makes contact and works?
I think it's just a little trail of tiny little, just sparkly lights. Just tiny little ones at the end of the scarf. As if she's actually got a bit of magic that's come out at the end, sort of. Looks like bits of glitter in the air.
Apple just starts staring at her hands with her mouth wide open, like, did you see that? I told you I was magic. I even have a magic wand. And she pulls out a stick.
Zipporah
And it's a
gently
stick.
reaches out and like she taps the stick with her finger and she's going to use the cantrip light on it to make the stick illuminate, just out of just pure She thinks this creature is like an enigma that she just wants to like stare at.
I think some kind of sleeper instinct hits Cass when she sees like a stick and she's like, a weapon! And she like smacks it out of Apple's hands and like either throws it in the water or stomps on it.
Go ahead and give me.
I think it'll be a contested things.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack.
And Apple, you can give me an acrobatics roll.
Okay.
And Zipporah, give me a d20 roll.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 9.
I was gonna say, is there any way for me to like stop her?
That's a 3, Dave.
Okay.
My acrobatics is 21.
You, as you pull out the wand, the stick, you immediately react. But as you react, the light spell goes off and kind of blinds you. And you quickly pull up the wand itself. And now it's glowing.
I am so magic. It's so cool.
What's Lapis doing?
I am drawing literally all of this with intensity. But whenever Apple loses their stick, she is gonna dig around in her pack.
She did not
and
lose
find...
her stick.
Oh, she did. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my roommate came back. She is still gonna like grab a pencil out of her bag and hand it to Apple, though.
What's this?
It's a pencil. It's kind of like the thing that I'm using to draw you right now.
Breakfast?
No, not breakfast. You can draw breakfast.
She tries to like draw on her hand with it.
It is. I mean, it's graphite, so it will definitely charcoal. Basically, it will
leave a mark. Yeah.
Yep.
It's magic! You give me magic!
Yeah. Is that how? That's not. Oh, yep. That's good. That's magic.
I'm so happy. Y'all are now my bestest friends because you haven't tried to like kick me or hit me once.
Does that normally happen?
Lots of people don't like goblins.
Do people not normally like goblins? Because Apple seems fine. Oh
no, this one's very entertaining. It's not all like blah, 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 and like trying to like stab people. It's fine. You seem like a nice goblin. No, they don't seem bad.
And I go back to eating the fish and just like looking at everybody with big wide eyes.
So, what is everyone here for? You know, we've all bonded around the baby goblin and the food and the eating. But you know, like, what's everyone else's life story?
I'm looking for a necklace.
Ooh!
It's really special in my religion, and it got taken.
That's dope. I mean, not like
it's
the getting taken part.
Yeah. I'm, you know, just looking for it and spreading the word where I go.
What's the word? Is it eviscerate?
No. I'll explain later.
Is it mnemonic?
It's the holy word. my beliefs.
Holy word.
Perforated. That's a holy word.
All right.
What pray tell is your holy word?
It's my religion. One of the
Right,
Oh, I mean, she's being cagey about it for a reason. We don't want to drag it out of her. Now, Zipporah, why did you grab me by my lapels when I guessed your name?
because not many people have that name, and the fact that you just pulled it out of thin air, there's something wrong with that.
I mean, you've just got the face of a Zipporah. I don't know what to tell you.
And how many other Zipporahs have you met?
I've met a Zip. And I'd say that they're about half as interesting as you.
Okay. Well, you've all collected here. Do we intend to stay here on the docks? With
Well, no, we have to
fishmongers
cook.
and
We
fish
have to
and...
cook the baby a meal.
Okay. Well, do you want to lead the way then? To wherever the hell we're going to cook this?
Sure.
Are we having a group meal?
I think
think
it's
so.
big enough.
Ah. I'm excited. I like food.
I'll pipe up from behind the group saying, I have a house.
Oh my gosh,
that
this
sounds
one has
wonderful.
a house. That's perfect. Lead
I
on,
will
member of this group.
I will lead them back to my house.
That is quite nice of you to offer. Thank you.
And as you start to lead down the dockway, everybody give me a perception roll.
Another 22.
That's a 5,
It's a
dog.
9. It's a 9.
A 12.
I rolled a 1. I didn't move, and I'm into my fish.
I've tossed the still alive skinned fish back to the fisherman, and I'm just kind of watching him fumble with how to deal with this thing.
Yeah, he just stabs it.
Oh.
And with that, y'all start to hear commotion going on, and people running is the first thing that y'all catch go by. Who rolled a 22?
Zipporah.
You actually hear beyond the crowd a person shouting something about disease, something about destruction, something about cleansing. Y'all are a bit far away, but you definitely can tell it's something going on.
And how far away is this?
What part of town the yelling's coming from?
Y'all are still on the docks. Y'all are walking further away from where y'all initially started out at.
But how far away is this voice that I'm hearing?
Probably about 100 feet or so.
Okay, and we're walking away from it or towards it?
Towards it. That's where Emil said you had to go to. And then it sounds... What did you roll, Emil? On your perception roll?
I rolled a 16.
Yeah. Ed, are you saying anything about it, Zipporah?
Not at 100 feet?
People keep on running, screaming. And you hear shouts of, oh my god! He's crazy! Oh my god! He's trying to kill people!
Do I see this individual, the one who's trying to kill people?
You look beyond the guards, not the guards, but the crowd itself, as the guards are actually trying to get to him.
And is he the one spouting about cleansing?
Yeah, and the closer y'all get, and you realize, Emil, that y'all actually have to go this way to get up to your house. Those that rolled a 15 or above can start now hearing the commotion, what's going on, and this, that, and the other. And you hear and see a strange looking man. He appears to be dressed in bits of rags and leaves and anything basically that looks like he pulled out of the sea itself. However, his body has been deformed and misshapen. As he's screaming out, "The plague is here! All you that are before me shall die, destroying nature and the life of this very universe and all that surrounds it."
Mid-sentence, I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness as soon as I'm within range. So he just... Yeah. Can I get a con save?
Yeah, and with 22, you start to see other things around him.
Mm-hmm.
Namely, these large-looking mosquito-like things. About maybe half the size of Apple. And behind them is another large swarm of just regular mosquitoes. And
For sure, Ray of Sickness.
most of y'all hear squeaking. And those that have a 15 or above perception see a large horde of rats.
Gross.
And you cast your spell. What do I need to roll?
Con save, please.
Give me a d20 roll.
What do you mean give you a d20 to roll?
All spells are chaotic.
Oh, yeah. That's a 2.
Okay then. What level spell was this?
It was level 1.
Please give me a d100 roll.
I need one moment. I just had something happen. What else do you need from me?
A d100.
A D100. Okay. D100. I'm gonna do this quickly, but I'm getting like called right quick.
It's all right.
It's okay.
I'm gonna do something.
47.
And with that, watchers, we are going to go on break. So come back to see what happens to Sispora's spell as she did unleash her chaotic effect, and what will happen with the party and this insanity that is going on right now. Come back in 15 minutes and find out all the fun stuff. See you soon, watchers.
If you are enjoying our content, please consider supporting us through Patreon. Patrons get access to videos early, as well as digital content easily imported into your own game or campaign. Every bit of support helps us grow as a channel. Do you enjoy watching a live game? Do you have Amazon Prime? Please consider subscribing using your Prime sub on twitch.tv/thexpguild. This is a free and easy way to support the channel. Finally, if you do enjoy this content and know others who might, tell your friends and family about the XP Guild.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Sky Castle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, let's get back to the show.
You feel the magic surge. Zipporah. And you quickly realize something has gone wrong. As it backfires on you. And you feel almost electrified. Do you say anything out loud? It seems.
She just kind of like shivers a little bit and she like rubs her arm.
And as the crowd clears, y'all are standing there in front of this mob of creatures and this humanoid that looks somewhat elf-like but has changed greatly. I need everyone to give me an initiative roll. Please let me know if you're not using D&D Beyond.
That's a tepid 10, Dave.
Okay.
I got
also
an
a
18.
10.
Okay, hold
Good
on.
old
9.
9. Hey,
Also a 9.
twin.
So
Oh my
I have
god,
a
the average
0 to
crew.
initiative.
what is Emil's? Emil, what is yours?
I got an 18.
15. Lapis?
I got a 10.
10. Okay. And Apple, what do we get?
11. I can't count that high.
And with that, go ahead and place your minis right there at the end there.
Right there?
No, right here. This area right here.
Oh. I can place
How-
things as well.
All I
Wait,
can
y'all-
see.
Y'all are traveling
Oh,
together.
you have to zoom out and move.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Okay.
There he is.
Which way are we heading? Because I would have been leading the group at the time.
Let me go ahead. Toward this group.
Okay. So I'd be at the front here, sorry.
Yeah. With that, the swarm of mosquitoes flies towards y'all's area. You're gonna double dash. And begin buzzing around you, Tetsu, and Cass, but are unable to attack as they have moved their full movement. Emil, what do we do?
Yeah, okay. This sucks. All my actions suck. I am going to. Sorry, who was that next to me there? Lapis, I think. No,
Yes.
is that
Wait.
Tetsu next to me?
Yeah, y'all can put y'all's names on your character if you need to. You can just click on your mini and
Yeah,
then you can.
Tetsu next to me.
I think there's a. Is the bald character and the not bald character the same character?
Yep, sorry. Ignore that one.
I don't know how to put the name on mine.
Dave, it's Owlbear's not loading for me, but I'll let you know when it's up.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so just looking at the
Yeah, if you
range
don't
on
mind
this.
doing that. Oh.
I will adjust myself slightly, take
Okay.
that step there, and then I'm going to do thunderclap.
Okay.
To try and. So I need a Constitution saving throw from these swarm. From the swarm.
What do I need to roll?
Constitution save.
What's the difficulty?
DC of 13.
Okay. You also need to give me a d20 roll, please.
Yep. It's a 19.
Easily enough. And they fail as you feel the magic take hold of these dozens upon dozens upon dozens of tiny little mosquitoes.
They take 2 thunder damage.
2?
Only 2.
Only 2.
Only 2. And then I
As
will
it-
come back around next to Tetsu.
As it goes off, about a dozen of them just blip out of existence. As it like little firecrackers going off.
And that's
gosh,
the end of my turn then.
beautiful.
And with that, the rat swarm. What's going on here? This is supposed to be like that. Right over. They move into position, but cannot attack. You hear the strange man yell out, "I am Zelasan, the Great, and I shall destroy you two-legged beings. For us is the masters, and y'all are the plague." And with that, I need a everybody within 3 feet. I have a draw thing. No, it's attachments, props. Yes, I have a draw thing. Okay. This is not what it looks like. It's not frost, nor the frost. Actually, I'll get a diagram. Oh, good. Everybody within the white, please give me a strength saving throw.
$18.
Passes.
7.
Fails.
17.
Passes.
18.
Is mine?
Passes.
Hmm.
Ooh. Been hit. So,
Apple.
Said strength.
Strength saving throw. Yes.
8.
Fails.
Even if
Mine
I
is-
passed, I can still do a reaction if I have a spell for it, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Lapis, what do we roll?
Hold on. The D&D Beyond saving throw part isn't wanting to work, so I'm grabbing a real dice.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll it. I don't know why it doesn't want to work, but it doesn't want to work. I think it has to do with some other program I have attached. That is a straight 14.
Pass. All around y'all, through the various cracks and crevices of the actual ground itself, roots start to spring up, and even the old boxes and the hay start to sprout vines and whatnot as they lash out and try to reach for all of y'all. All that have made a 12 or higher saving throw are unencumbered. Those that rolled under are presently now restrained, with your speed dropping down to 0. And all attack rolls against you have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
I'd like to make a reaction.
Please do.
Venomous retaliation.
Okay.
Um,
Also, give me a d20 roll, as it has been reset.
5.
You are successful. And what do I need to roll against your venomous retaliation? Or do you need to make an attack roll?
So in the rats, they are. I'm double checking how many feet they are within. Actually, never mind. I take that back. They're out of range.
Okay.
Take it back.
Okay. And with that, Apple. Is there anything you would like to attempt to do?
I was gonna hide, but I'm restrained. So I'm gonna poke it with my stick. My restraints.
Okay.
Is that an attack roll?
No. It's,
Okay.
you poke it.
I'm just gonna poke it with, well, my
Yeah.
stick's a club.
Yeah, well, I mean, it also is trying to lash around your stick, too, so.
Okay. I'm poking at it and trying to get it to go away.
Okay. You may use your action to go ahead and try to break free, however, if you would
Okay.
like to. So
Yes.
I need another strength check. Yeah.
This will go well. Okay, I gotta be a big, strong goblin. You leave me alone. 4.
Yeah, nope. Anything
Good
else you
job
would-
using your words, Apple.
Anything else you'd like to try to do or attempt to do, Apple?
I don't think there is anything I can do. I mean, I've
Okay.
got daggers, but I can't really use them, I don't think, on it.
You can't. Well, you can't use it on them, but you can use it on
Right.
others, but you'll have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Yeah, let's see what bonuses she has. Bonus action.
And you're going to be up
Disengage
next,
would
Cass.
not work. Would disengage work?
No.
Okay. Then no, I'm going to sit here and be restrained.
Okay.
Where's my fish?
Cass, what are we doing?
So I staved on that saving throw. How
Yeah.
high are the walls around us, like buildings?
Yeah, the one you're right next to. Go ahead and give me a D4 roll.
D4, D4. Yes, a 1!
It is a one-story building.
Excellent. So that's maybe like 10 feet high.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Cass is gonna climb up it using 10 of her feet. She is going to.
Go ahead and give me a.
Oh no, she doesn't need to make an athletics check because she can move up and down surfaces as easily as she can
Ah.
walking.
Okay.
Because of her background.
Yeah.
So let's see. And she is going to. Oh, what does it look like?
Yeah. What does this look like to the to your new companions?
I think it looks like she like it's kind of painful looking because she just kind of wedges her fingers in the very fine cracks of the brick, you know, like the way that rock climbers do, and she just kind of like really fast.
Pain.
Yeah, it does look decently painful, but she doesn't seem too bothered by it. So I'm going to then. So the floor is about like 10 feet high, right?
Yeah. Give or take.
My halberd has a 10-foot reach. Can I start poking at the rats?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna make attack roll with my halberd on the rats. 17,
Easily enough.
and that is 3 slashing damage.
You managed to kill a few of them, but the numbers are great. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I think she's gonna shout at the guy over there who was shouting like, "You two-legged freaks," and she's like, "Hey, count your legs, buddy." And that's the end of her turn.
Okay. With that, Lapis.
Okay. I think Lapis is probably gonna move back one.
Okay.
And then I think she's probably gonna thorn whip the rats.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now, if she lands this, the rats do get pulled 10 feet closer to her.
Okay.
That is, I believe, a 20.
Easily enough. What does this look like?
She kind of like takes one of the flowers out of her hair and turns it into the thorn whip with her magic, and then just whips it at the rats themselves to kind of disrupt the swarm and push, pull them closer to her.
And give me a d20 roll. That was a spell, am I correct?
Yes, it is a spell.
Okay.
All right. Let me get out the physical dice and roll this bad boy if I don't lose it. That's a 4.
Okay. Mark on your character sheet somewhere that now you need a 1 and 2 to roll when you cast another
I need a what
spell.
roll?
Another. So when you roll a d20, it's a 1 to have a chaotic effect go off. But if you pass that roll, it's stacked. So the next time you cast a spell, it'll be now a 1 and 2.
Okay.
So on and so forth. Eventually, a chaotic effect will go off, and once it goes off, it resets everything.
Okay. Quick out of character question. Do you have a write-up of that, and can you send it to me later?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. That is 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage. More rats squeal as cuts into them. They are still pretty much intact, but now I'm gonna make that. No. Okay. And with that, anything else you're doing?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Tetsuo, what are we doing?
Well, there's the mosquito cloud like directly in front of me, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna hold my hand out and cast poison spray. Con 13 save, please.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a d20 roll also.
18.
18, easily enough. And let me go ahead and find my mosquito. And 18. Was it Constitution?
Yeah, 13.
Immediately you see the spell take effect. What happens?
So it's noxious gas, so this green and black gas just starts floating all around and encasing the mosquitoes, and it just suddenly just all start dropping to the ground, the ones that get caught. It
Go
is
ahead.
1d12.
Yeah, go ahead and give me that damage roll.
Haha, that is 10 points of poison damage.
And as you do, suddenly you see the mosquito swarm shrink. As you lay down, half of these mosquitoes die of your poison. there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna hold my shield in front of me.
Okay. With that, Zipporah, you still feel that weirdness coursing through your body.
Mm-hmm.
Almost electrified, almost. And you feel vigorous. What would you like to do?
Vigorous?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Like, you're like wide awake, and you're like, you feel kind of hyper.
Okay, interesting. Let me see. I think she's going to cast a first level guiding bolt. I'm going to roll to hit. Do I need to roll your thing first, or do I roll to hit first?
You need to roll the thing first. We need to do that first.
So wild magic, or not wild, chaos magic first.
Yeah, chaos magic first, and then the normal roll after that to see if it takes effect or not.
6.
6
For
passes.
some reason. Oh, really? Interesting.
You only because
Cool.
it reset. Because.
And to hit, I rolled a 13 to hit.
On who are you hitting exactly?
Oh, I'm going for the. I'm sorry, I should have specified. I'm going for the man, the weird,
Man.
the
Weird
preacher,
man. Yeah.
the weird man, the preacher man.
And you rolled a 12?
I rolled a 13.
13. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hits.
Right. And it does 4d6 of radiant. That total is... Huh. $16 radiant damage.
He's still alive, but what does it look like as your spell takes hold?
I think you just kind of see Zipporah kind of like weave to the side a little bit and shoot like just a light, just a streaking light that just hits him like right in his throat.
Yeah. As he
And it
screams
just-
out, burning him. As he screams out, "Go, my pretties, go!"
And
Anything else you're doing?
no.
Okay. These large mosquito-like things. One is right up on your face now, Zipporah, and another one is on your face, Emil. Fortunately, they cannot do anything as they use their full movement to get to you. With that, the mosquito swarm, how small and pathetic it is, tries to bite you, Tetsu.
What if it didn't?
Misses horribly. Emil, what are you doing? You have this giant mosquito hovering before you, waiting to attack.
Swing at it with my what's the word? Quarterstaff. I will swing at it. Oh, it's a 9 to hit.
9 to hit. Misses as it
Okay.
quickly dodges out of the way. The rats, however, attack you, Lapis, as you call them forth towards you. Once again, horribly missing as they try to bite at you. Vines and whatnot impede their way. The man again, once again, screams, "Kill them! Kill them all!" Anybody have 15 or higher passive perception?
I do.
Sephora, an apple. You see him pull something out of his bag and uncork it and begin drinking from it. As you see his wounds and whatnot start to heal up. Apple, go ahead and give me. I need to roll something. Oh snap! You don't have to give me anything. As suddenly, the vines and whatnot decay, rot, and die. What are we doing, Apple?
You
are no
see
longer-
how strong I am? They all went away. I am the best. And then she's gonna pull some pine needles out of her magic kit,
Mhm.
and she's gonna light them, and she's gonna wave them towards the rats and the mosquitoes.
Okay, so which you got to be more specific than that. Which one are you going to do? The rats?
Well,
or
she's
the...
waving it in front of her like this, so she's
Okay.
kind of
So
covering.
it's a
all
big
the
mosquito
base-
you're doing. Okay.
Well, I don't know. I can't see owlbear that good. Let me see.
Okay. So there
Oh,
is
there's a big mosquito. Yes,
Yeah.
so I'm waving it
Right.
because mosquitoes don't like pine needles on fire.
Okay. So go ahead and give me.
Improvised
Actually-
redneck weapon check.
No, actually, I am going to say, due to your doing that, Zipporah will have advantage if she attacks that giant mosquito.
Okay.
And take a point of inspiration, by the way.
Okay.
Woo!
I strongly believe that Apple thinks that she has the spell, the entangled spell.
Yes! I got rid of it, and now I'm gonna get rid of this big bug.
Is there anything else you would like to do on your bonus action?
Well, I'm not really hiding right now because I've got the fire, and that would be
Yeah.
bad, and I don't need to disengage from anything. I don't
No.
think so. I'm
Okay.
good.
And with that, Cass, we're up on the building. The entangle spell is gone.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Your rats, however, have been drawn to Lapis as she drawn
Oh.
them toward her.
That might have been drawn to Lapis, but look at that guy. He's out in the open. What? I'm gonna roll to see what height the building is next to me.
Okay. 1d4.
That is a 2.
2, so it is.
2 stories. That's another 10 feet up.
Yep.
She is going to jump and then climb. And then she's going to make it another 15 feet. Oh, she's coming for that guy. Oh, is she coming for that guy? Let's see, do I have any long-range weapons? I have a crossbow. I'm going to shoot my crossbow at the guy.
Okay.
Prepare to be crossbowed, buddy. Or crossbowed not. That's a 5.
Yeah, no.
She loaded it incorrectly.
Mm-hmm.
The bolt splits. But I think she's still gonna, like, very threateningly point at him and be like, I got my freaking eye on you!
As you get, what's your passive perception?
13.
13. Yeah, as you got up closer to him, you start to see exactly the magnitude of this guy. And he has definitely been mutated. As he does have 2 large eyes, but above him, he has multiple eyes that seem to flicker and blink as well.
Brother, ew!
Brother.
When I'm done with this, I'm gonna cut you open and see what you look like on the inside. I mean, it's not a threat. I mean, it's just a statement of fact. I'm just letting you know, so, like, do your last rites and stuff.
Last rites, you say?
Lapis. What are we doing
Yes.
as rats are in your face? And you see them, they don't look healthy at all. They look almost diseased and messed up.
Okay, well, Lapis is probably going to pull out her sickle and attack them with it. Oh, that's a 10.
10 is exactly what you needed.
Oh, that's 4 damage.
And with that, you kill a few more rats. And their numbers dwindle.
Okay, I think that'll be it for her. She doesn't have any other bonus actions.
Okay. Tetsu, you have a tiny swarm of mosquitoes, and suddenly this giant mosquito flies up next to you and Emil, and you hear one buzzing behind you as you smell pine smoke.
Well, I'm gonna poison spray the one in front of me again.
Okay, just the normal mosquito swarm or the big guy?
Yeah, the normal
Okay.
one.
Okay.
DC 13.
You believe that was, yes.
Wonderful.
And what do I need to make? On
13.
I'm pretty sure that it is a combination of whatever, but these guys are not immune to your spell.
Haha. That is 7 points of poison damage.
Oh, did you roll a d20, by the way?
Yeah, I got a
Well-
16.
16, sweet. And 7 points damage?
Yep.
More mosquitoes fall out of the air as this crowd, or the swarm, is almost decimated. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm gonna... I don't really have a bonus action. I'm level 1. Yeah. So no, I'm just gonna keep my shield up and be ready.
Okay. Zipporah.
There's, correct me if I'm wrong, one directly in front of my face and I have an advantage on it?
Apple is providing that with the smoke
Right.
from her pine cone tree bark, whatever concoction that she's got
Right.
going on right now.
Considering it's right in front of me, I think I'm just gonna stab at it with a dagger.
Okay.
It's just right there. Does a 13 hit?
Dodges just as you think you're about to stab it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're close, very close this time around.
So close.
So close.
I'm double checking something real quick. Is a mace a light melee weapon or is it just a regular melee?
It would be a simple weapon, I think. No, I think it's a martial weapon. But
A mace?
Well,
It says
what?
attack
No, I'm
type
pretty
is
sure that
melee.
mace. I'm pretty sure that mace is simple.
yeah.
Look under notes to the right. It should tell you.
Simple. Okay.
Okay, there it is. Yeah.
Then never mind. I can't 2-weapon attack with it.
Okay.
That's it.
Giant mosquito instead tries to pierce your skin, Vapora. Does a 22 hit.
It does.
Takes 7 points of damage.
Excuse me?
Takes 7 points of damage as it
Okay.
begins. It has now latched on you.
Okay, I'm gonna venomous retaliation immediately.
Okay.
Okay. I need you to make me a con save.
Okay, give me the d20 roll. Wait, that's a natural ability, right?
I got it
spell?
through. I got it through something else.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
Yeah. I got a 10.
Okay. And what did I need to roll for con?
You need to roll a 13.
You see that your spell has no effect as a roll to 15. But does it take half damage?
Hmm?
Does your ability take half damage?
Let me double check. No half
Okay.
damage.
And with that, the second mosquito thingamabob lashes out at you, Tetsu, as you were the majority, destroying his brethren.
What if it did?
23 to hit.
That do hit.
Take 5 points of damage, as it also has latched upon you.
Ew.
The swarm of regular mosquitoes also attacks you as well. Does a 15 hit?
It does
Tetsu?
not.
As they just can't pierce through your armor or get close to you. Emil, you see this big giant mosquito latched onto Tetsu as a few dozen of them are swarming her as well, the tiny ones. What do you do?
Okay, I'm going to very carefully aim this so I don't get. Can I get the giant mosquito attached to her without getting Tetsu? So I'm very careful.
So the way this works is that if you roll a nat 1, you will hit Tetsu. Also, depending on how much damage you do, if you do over the amount of damage that this thing has, then the leftover damage will go to Tetsu. Unless if you roll under her AC.
How rough does it look?
Do a medicine check.
Oh, that's not bad. 19.
19. You know for a fact that these things only have 2 hit points.
And what I was gonna do is a bit of overkill. And I'm in melee. No, okay, I'm going to swing at the large one with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Two-handed. Oh, that's all right. That's a dirty 20.
Or 20.
Yes.
Definitely hits.
And
Give me damage.
because I'm doing it two-handed, I get a D8, so it's 2 force
Two.
damage.
He's
Bludgeoning damage.
What does this look like?
It was diddled.
They only had 2 hit points.
Like when you squish a mosquito that's I don't know if anyone squished a mosquito, it's gross. I'm going to squish this one into the ground and you just see yellow and red goo splatter out across the ground and maybe up the front of Tetsu's boots.
Yep.
Sorry, Tetsu.
That's disgusting.
And with that, anything else we're doing?
Can I throw a dagger with my offhand attack? My bonus?
You won't get the dexterity bonus.
No. Yeah, no, it's offhand, so
Yeah.
I'll throw a dagger at the other big mosquito.
Okay.
So that is a 16 to hit,
Definitely hits.
and it takes 1 point of piercing damage. Sorry.
It's squeals in pain, but still alive.
And
You
that's the end
suddenly-
of my turn.
You hear the combatant, the master, begin rambling on about you're working for the Lord. You are the Lord's servants. He must be stopped. His warehouse must be dealt with. You are polluting our environment. You are destroying us all. And immediately casts a spell, and you see his grayish flesh turn into bark.
Can I use a reaction? I guess it's not an attack. Never mind.
It's not
Sorry.
attack, no.
Just reading through it.
And his weapon begins to glow as he mumbles another spell. Apple. What are we doing?
I'm gonna squish the big bug.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it with my stick. And like try to knock it off of Zipporah because it was latched on.
Yeah.
So, that's the plan.
Okay. You do get sneak attack, by the way.
I have to remember what that is.
26.
I don't think I do. It's a finesse or a ranged weapon. Club is simple and
okay.
light. Yeah, I don't think I
Never
do.
mind.
Unless you just want to make a DM rule. And,
No.
damn.
No.
Okay, so it's a 15 to hit.
15 hits. Sephora. Does that hit your AC?
It's so rude. No, it does not.
I hit the bug.
Do damage then.
God. I do 2 points of damage.
What does this look like as it only had 1 hit point left?
When you hit a bug with a stick, it does the same thing that that a mouse bug did. It squishes, and there's yellow stuff and red stuff everywhere. And I kind of pick some of that up and taste it and see if it's any good. It's not like dip. It's
Can I like as a free action smack Apple on like the back and go spit that out like as a free action?
I'll allow it.
Just bending over like smacking you on the back. Spit it out. Stop. Not in your mouth.
It's not very good.
Yeah, it's because it's not supposed to be in your mouth.
Okay, but I killed him. Are you okay?
Yeah, no,
Cass.
no, I'm not okay. Okay.
What are we doing, Cass?
I kind of want to keep on scrambling around on the roof, but that's probably not a best idea. So I am going to climb down 20 feet and then move strategically another 15 feet. Trying very strategically to strategize. He's not within. Okay. Let's see. Blood curse. Damn. And when he attacks me inevitably, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him when he attacks me. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get him with my crossbow.
Okay.
Something that I've famously been very good at using.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna get you this time. I'm gonna get you 5. I'm not gonna get you.
Definitely not. Blings
Can I throw bonus action? Can I throw the crossbow at him?
No, you cannot.
What about as a reaction to my own failure? Can I throw the crossbow at
No.
him? Crap.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, I'm just waiting for him.
Okay.
I think she's just taunting him. I think she's just like, you have 2 legs. Your eyes are misformed. You reek.
Give
Your
me
mom
an
probably didn't love you.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Okay. Intimidation. I've got a plus. I'm gonna use this one in D&D Beyond. Hey, that's 12.
As you hear him say, because of Lord Septimus Typhus that did that to me, your boss.
I don't have a boss. I am a freelance girl.
And with that, Lapis. What are we doing?
I think it's healing time.
Rats are still upon you.
That is fine, but my teammates need help. So, I'm going to Healing Word Zip.
Okay. What does this look like?
She's probably.
First of all, give me a d20 roll, though.
That's a 16.
Easily enough, your spell does go off successfully.
Okie dokie. So that's 7 healing. She is gonna take one of the petals off of one of the flowers, put it in her palm, and then blow it towards Zip, and then it heals Zip.
Okay.
Cute.
Oh, that's my bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
well, I guess we're smacking the rats with my sickle.
Okay.
That looks like a... Hold on. That looks like an 8.
Nate misses.
Yes.
As they kind of scatter here and there and reform back up.
I guess I was just too distracted with my healing. Pepe
Yeah.
hands.
Are you staying put?
Yes, that will be it for me.
Okay. With that, Tetsu, as you now are free from the giant mosquito, but the swarm of tiny mosquitoes are still around you. What are you doing?
Well, we're gonna do our tried and true and poison spray.
Okay, give me a d20 roll, please.
19.
Easily enough.
Yep.
And give me an attack
DC
roll.
13.
Oh, yep.
It's
DC
not an
13.
attack roll. It's a save.
Yeah, but what do you call it? My fault. I also rolled a 19 as well.
That's tragedy.
Anything else you'd like to do?
This time I'm gonna just scoot around them.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Zipporah, now healed completely from the large mosquito, you still feel the electrification, the energy, the invigoration.
Right. Let's see. My movement speed is 30. I think I'm going to pick my girl up.
And as
Move
you
her
do,
about.
all that's around you, all that was around you, suddenly see her take off rather quickly. Please move an extra 10 feet.
Ooh, interesting.
As
Okay.
the chaos magic has invigorated you to move 40 feet now for 1 minute.
Interesting. I think
As
what
I
I'm
said
going
before,
to do.
not all of the chaos magic is bad.
You know what? I think that I would like to dash.
Okay.
Is that another 30 or 40?
No, it's another 40.
Could I move past him and kind of like face him, or would that count as leaving his zone if I'm right here?
If you move out of 5 feet of him, then you will get an attack of opportunity.
So instead, I'm going to say. Probably went. Yeah, I'm going to say I stopped right next to him.
Okay.
And do I have any? That would count as like
That was
movement,
kinda-
action.
Yeah, your action. So you got a bonus action. That's all you pretty much got left.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, as my bonus action, if Cass would like and agrees to it, I can move them 5 feet.
Oh, heck yeah.
So let's get you right where you want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Within 10 feet.
Little 5.
That's all I need. I only need
That's all you need? Well, you're right there now.
Excellent.
All right. And that was.
Okay.
And
With
Dave,
that-
actually that was a spell. That was a just position.
That was a spell. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that
go-
was a just position.
So go ahead and give me a D20 roll.
Nat 20,
No.
which probably is a fail.
No,
But-
no. Nat 20 on your chaos roll automatically resets you.
Oh,
No.
you beat.
So with that, however, swarm on you, Tetsu, still tries
No.
to bite you. Horribly missing you.
Tell it to not.
Emil, what are we doing? You see rats behind you and mosquitoes in front of you.
Yep, okay. So I'm sick of the noise coming from this guy. I'm going to chill touch. So D20 for the spell.
Yep.
It's a 14, so I take another point on that. Gee, my DC is getting high for that one. And then it's an attack roll for the chill touch, which is a 15 to hit him.
Which one are you hitting?
The noisy guy. The
Yeah.
what's his name over there?
Okay. And you rolled a 15?
15 to hit.
15 to hit. As you see the spell try to take effect, it just washes over his bark and doesn't take effect.
Fair enough.
But very
burn.
close.
That's right. Bonus action, I'm going to throw my dagger at the rats, I think.
Okay.
Where is I only have the 2 daggers, so this is my last dagger to throw. My attack roll. Oh, yeah. It's a 9 to hit.
9 misses barely.
That's what I thought. And can I free action call out to Apple and ask her to pick up my dagger for me?
You can.
It's down there. Thank you.
With
End of my turn.
rats attack once again. Does a 10 hit Lapis?
No, 12. Also, I put my AC on my little character token on Albert Rodeo, so you could see it. It's 12.
And with that, Silasan looks at both of y'all, says once again, minions of Lord Septus Typhus, you will die by my hands. He swings out with
Reaction.
his...
I am going to blood curse on him. I'm
Okay.
going to amplify that blood curse. So I am doing blood curse of the eyeless. When a creature I see within 30 feet makes an attack, I can use my reaction to roll 1d4 and subtract the result from the creature's death roll. And if he is immune to the blinded vision, it doesn't work for the blinded condition. It doesn't work for him, but he's got a lot of eyes, methinks. So I feel like that would work. So this also affects all of his attacks. So I'm going to roll that d4.
Okay.
And he's going to subtract that number. That's a 4. So any attacks he makes is going to be subtracted by 4.
Okay. With that, misses horribly at you, Zipporah. Apple, what are we doing?
All right. Apple is going to help her friend Lapis. Well, so she's gonna pick up the dagger that she was asked to pick up, and then
Yep.
she's gonna walk over. Well,
You gotta-
move over to the rats.
Oh yeah, you
And
can't
kinda-
move. I forgot. Yeah. Well, you got to move over there anyway.
Yeah.
Just pick
Yeah.
The dagger.
And then
Is
give that.
is Mr. Squirrely staying behind?
Yeah, Squirrely's fine. Give Amel the dagger, and then she's gonna get very goblin-y with her teeth and get down on a crouch with her stick and get it in the rat's face, kind of whatever area, and hit them with her stick. Leave my new best friends alone. The 10 hit.
10 right on the money.
I'll take it. And she does 2 points of damage.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Okay. 3.
Yeah. No, they're not looking. Anything else we're doing?
Darn my cuteness. Oh no, what does 2-weapon fighting do? We need attack action.
Cass, well, you'll be up next.
Oh, I can attack with a dagger.
Okay.
I was looking to see, the club is a light weapon, so I can attack, and it's a light melee weapon, so, right? I can attack with a dagger. So
Yeah.
I pull out
Yes.
a little dagger.
You you just don't get your dexterity bonus. So
Okay. Which is the plus hit to don't bonus, right? Yeah. Okay, I just roll a 20. And then I just roll a 20. 17.
easily enough.
So I stab it around. Oh, 6 points of damage.
The rats squeal and holler as they even get even smaller now. There's only just a few left. And with that, Cass, what are we doing?
It's halberd time, baby. Just swing at him with a halberd. Motherfucker. It's a 6. Dave.
Do you still have the crossbow in your hand?
Halberds are a two-handed weapon.
Yeah. So maybe you forgot to drop the crossbow when you swung.
Okay, yeah.
You know.
Well, that's a nat 20
Nat 20 definitely lands on the money
for the
sure.
crossbow.
Oh, did you shoot the crossbow or did you swing?
I was swinging with my battle axe.
Okay.
I meant to say battle axe, but I said
Yeah.
halberd.
Give me that damage.
11.
11 points of damage.
It only took me being within 10 feet of him.
As you cut through the bark starts to shatter as this weird greenish yellow blood starts oozing out of him. No! Will not be defeated by Septus's minions! And with that, Lapis, Anything else you're doing, Cass? Staying put?
I'm probably just gonna get up in his face and start poking at the wounds. Like, I'm not even really paying attention to the threat he poses anymore. I'm just kind of like, oh my goodness, look at this ichor that's coming out of you.
Lapis.
Thank you so much, Apple. I love you so much. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna hit the rats with my sickle.
Okay.
Wait. Did I just get a nat 20?
Uh-huh.
I did.
Nice.
Okay.
Feels good.
I see it. Confirmed. Nat 20.
Nice. Okay.
Give me that sweet, sweet damage.
With the
I'm
power of
doing the
friendship.
thing.
She got a 20.
That's 8 damage. I got max.
Lapis. What does this look like to everyone as the swarm of rats only had 4 hit points left?
Well, she's just so thankful to Apple for coming over that she's like completely focused on looking at Apple and she's just willy-nilly swinging her sickle. She just happens to hit them.
Sweet. Anything else you'd like to do?
With
Oh,
the
I need to-
rats gone.
I need to do this real quick. Let's see if we can do this.
Alright, with the rats gone, I think we're just gonna start moving up there.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Awesome. Tetsuya. Still got this little swarm of...
So, like, confirmed I can't hit them with my sword?
No, you can. You can attempt to.
Alright, well, I'm gonna swing my sword at them.
Okay.
Does the 19 hit?
Definitely hits.
Alright. And what is my sword? It's 1d8. That is a 10 points of damage.
What's this look like?
Slashing.
What's it look like as it only has 3 hit points left?
Just. And then.
someone-
I'm at 30. Okay. So I get to right there.
Okay. Zipporah. What are we doing?
He's vaguely still alive, right? But he looks pretty beat up.
Roll me medicine check.
Sure, I would love to. He loves medicine checks. That's a 21.
He only has
Where were
10
you earlier when I needed a 21? Where were you earlier? What the fuck?
He only has 10 hit points
Sorry.
left. As he's just rambling on and on about y'all are the minions of Lord Septus Typhus, and y'all will kill the city, kill the wildlife, damage what's natural, and put this crap up, this so-called civilization.
I think Zipporah is just gonna look at him and go, "You're so fucking pathetic," and cast Word of Radiance.
Okay, give me a d20 roll.
Yeet. I said 2.
You have reset from previous, so you need a 1. The next time you re-roll, you'll need a 2. Go ahead. And what does this spell do?
You utter a divine word and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature I can see within a range must make a con saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage. So I need a con save, please.
I rolled a 17.
What if I said nuh-uh?
Oh, actually, no. You didn't say nuh-uh, but Cass did. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is my target number?
13, I believe.
Roll the, with that negative that I have on it. 13 is exactly what he rolled, so beats it. So.
What if I said nuh-uh again?
Okay. What do you have to make that a nuh-uh?
A rebellious spirit.
A rebellious spirit, and can I just go, please God, I almost died from a mosquito, please God.
No.
This is fucking rigged. Oh god, what do I have for a bonus action? Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing. I'm checking. No, I'm sorry. There's this thing called level 1. It doesn't let me do shit.
Yeah, exactly. Emil, it is your turn. You're surrounded by dead insects and vermin, and Apple is right there beside you.
Okay. Amel is going to take inspiration from that, and she's going to chill touch him again.
Okay.
20 for the spell. That's a 10, so that's okay. And then
What do I need to roll?
13 to hit. No, it's an attack roll. 13 to hit.
Once again, washes over the bark skin that is still there. You need a 16 or higher.
Oh, okay. And then I will move up I'll move up a bit. Why not? 3, 4, 5. I'll get up to there.
With
And I'm
that,
done.
He looks around in a crazed panic and says, I am not done. I will have my revenge. And suddenly, he poofs. And before y'all, I'll just see suddenly a swarm of rats appear.
Oh god, he turned into rats!
And suddenly, the rats scatter in all directions.
Can I have an opportunity attack on the rats?
And you may absolutely, Zip and Cass may have an attack of opportunity attack.
Heck yeah.
Great. You go first.
You sure?
No, I do want to go first if you'll let me. I want to smack
go
that little
first.
bitch with my mace.
Please go first. Smack that little bitch.
I'd like to smack that little bitch respectfully. 15 to hit.
15 is all that you need.
Got a 7.
Fantastic. All right.
Wow.
And
more than you need, actually.
I rolled a 5 total. Smack.
5 total.
To 6 with a -1.
Yeah.
Because I'm not strong.
Good job!
Go ahead and attack, Cass.
I rolled a 17 to hit, and my
Definitely.
damage was 8.
8. Smack some more. The rats die before y'all's feet, but a lot of them get away. And with that, a calm falls over the dock once again.
What a weird, mentally ill little guy.
I was hoping to dissect him.
I've got a bit of his ichor on my fingers still.
Oh, I'm not interested in that, but thank you.
I am covered in bug juice.
You hear
Brother.
some of the guards coming down the alleyway.
I will quickly direct people down a alley away from the guards.
Yeah, I was gonna split.
Y'all all follow
Time to
it
go.
Heck yeah, let's banana split out of here,
For
folks.
sure, I ain't sticking around here. Let's get out of here.
Everybody,
We can too.
give me a stealth roll.
I'm warning
Hold on,
everyone.
guys. I gotta roll
have
at disadvantage.
disadvantage.
I also have
Sexy.
to roll at disadvantage. I got a 20 and a 19 for my disadvantage roll. That's a total of 21.
I got a
21?
9.
Nat 20 for a 24.
Okay, hold
Oh,
on, hold on. Nat 20, a 21. What else did we get?
A 9.
9.
Just average it, it'll be fine.
What else?
5.
5.
Yeah, it'll be
Apple.
fine.
Nat 20 for a 27.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Alright, maybe the averages will win.
Battle of the
5.
average.
Does a nat 20 cost, not cost, but a nat 20 counts as 2 successes? For 5 total. Y'all managed to sneak in and out of the buildings here and there. Emil knows exactly where they're heading and how to avoid the guards altogether. And with that, where do you lead them to, Emil?
I'm still trying to lead them to my house. Whoever needs to can get cleaned up there. We can cook some food. We can sort of anything we need to do. But I'm trying to avoid the main thoroughfares until we can get there and get cleaned up and stuff.
As you arrive, what does the place look like to your new
I
guest?
would say it's a little stone.
It is breathtaking, to say the least. Takes the words right out of your mouth.
Sorry, my connection went down for a second. It's a nice little stone cottage, not fancy, not derelict. Nice little cottage garden out the front. Just it's not huge, but it's cozy and comfortable. Stone cottage farmhouse style looking. Just a single story, pitched roof. Nothing that would stand out in the town.
Is there a trash bin outside?
There would probably be a compost bin in the garden.
How fun.
Inside first, though, everybody. Come on in. This is my house.
Cass is looking at the stonework.
Zip is kind of like wiping her boots at the door and like takes them off before coming inside.
When you come inside, it's essentially an open room. mainly an open room. It's an open sort of. There's a couple of seats and cushions to sit on. A little kitchen up the back. Fireplace, open fireplace with a little bit of coals in the fire, but it's not raging or anything. And there's one door on the side which you would assume went to my sleeping space. Washing facilities are out the back if anyone would like to avail themselves. And I'll bustle over to the kitchen and start putting together something.
I'm going to go directly for a shower. Do not pass go.
Zipporah would probably be the next one waiting for a shower, for sure.
It's a very cold shower. I haven't got the hot water service happening.
I take a 15-minute shower. No, 5-minute shower.
What's everybody else doing?
Might even be
Cass
more of a
is
trough.
going through her spices. Oh, Marjoram. How'd you get this here?
She's
She's
I
opening
have
them
my
all,
ways.
she's smelling them, and then she's not putting them back where they were. She's putting them on the counter. She's like picking up more.
You would notice going through my spices, a lot of them are more of the, think Moroccan spices. So more of your cumin and your, a lot of the interior decorating would be more of what we outside of the game would consider more Mediterranean, not Moroccan, Middle Eastern inspired.
Ooh. I don't think I've had this spice before. She's got the cumin. She's got a spoon. She's eating the cumin with a spoon.
Oh, nasty.
Powder.
You've got a heck of a spice tolerance, better than I have.
I just need to get. I need to get all the undertones in my mouth. She like takes a sip of water, and she's doing like that aerating thing.
A bit of cheese and bread and stuff out on plates for people.
Lapis,
Yes.
what are we doing?
Well, so behind Cass and Emil, like as they're going through some of the spices, any that they're not paying attention to, I might be taking some, like pouring a little bit out and then putting water on it and testing how it looks on paper to see, like how good of a painting, kind of spice it is.
Apple.
I'm just outside hanging out, like under the window.
Okay.
Just like with Squirrely outside.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a desert region, right? So there's not like a tree in
Yeah.
the yard or anything. Just
I mean,
okay.
yeah, I mean, there is some trees here and there, but not a
Not like
lot.
I can climb the big tree in the front
No,
yard.
definitely not.
I'm just kind of hanging out under the window so I can hear them, but I didn't want to go inside because somebody said bath.
Yeah.
No. so I'm just
Tetsu,
being quiet.
Taking a military shower.
the shower itself is like most showers here. Oiled tarp hung from the ceiling with a hole cut out of it and a rudimentary clay looking shower head. And it's fed through pretty much any rainwater runoff and the like.
I take a really fast shower. Like 5 minutes in and out.
Yeah. Zipporah, after Tetsu gets through, comes out.
I have to go sit outside and heat back up.
I think I get inside the bathroom and I like shut the door and lock it behind me, and I just immediately start raiding a medicine cabinet if there is one, and just kind of like I'm snooping. I want to see what kind of soaps they got. I want to see what's in the medicine cabinet. I want to see if there's a sewing kit, or I'm looking, just snooping.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't be many medicines out there.
Mhm.
To be honest, there's probably not much out there. It's not
We're
something she
raiding-
could lock up. So.
We're eating the spices, so I'd say that's her medicine cabinet.
Right. After like not really finding anything, she just get in the shower.
And as you clean up and finish, what's everybody doing? What's everybody, as it is now roughly around lunchtime, a little bit afterward, y'all have just experienced what y'all experienced. And just a few hours ago, y'all were by yourselves, and now y'all are together. Total strangers in a total stranger's house.
I'm cooking that fish.
So it was great meeting you all. That I'm sure that once this day is done, we won't really have a reason to hang out. But this has been really it's been a great welcome to the city, honestly.
Yeah, do you normally take strangers into your home of which you know nothing about?
I will help anyone who I think might need it. I also have my ways if you were to do anything unvisitally. I could work you. I could find you.
Okay.
Cass is finishing up a bottle of spice. This Cuban stuff is great.
Lapis, apple, Tetsu.
Yes.
Any last thoughts?
I have now tested out all of the spices. They're on a singular sheet of colors, and I hand it to Emil. It's for you.
Apple being so young, that battle just wore her out. So she sits under the window and then she gets tired. So if you go out and find her, she's curled up in a little ball. She's got her little very tattered cloak out and has wrapped it around her. And then there's a little squirrel like on her hip, just rolled up and sleeping with her. So she's sleeping in the front yard.
Tetsu,
Yes.
go ahead and give me cooking rule.
Survival, I guess?
We'll use survival, yes.
Not that that helps me. I have a +0, and that is a 14.
It wasn't hard to cook the fish. You needed a 12. With that, does everybody partake?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cass picks at
I
it.
watched everything she put into it, so I will partake.
Apple,
Mm-hmm.
do you eat the fish?
Yes. No, I'm asleep.
And with that, everyone may take the short rest. Or have a short rest.
And we
as
level up.
And we level up to level 5.
And we leave our party at Emil's house, contemplating about what to do next and whether they were meant to stay or meant to go. But we won't know that until next time around. So come back in 2 weeks at the same time and find out. Thank you, watchers, for all your love and support, and all the new people that have joined the XP Guild. We hope to see you again in our future shows. And for that matter, let us thank our players. Or if it wasn't for them, the story would be very different. I am going to go around the room, announce a character. They will say what they'd like to say, pass it over to another character until it gets back to me. Let us start out with the one, the only, Sleeping Apple.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sandy. I am playing Apple, and I don't know what to say. I have no idea what to say tonight. I am all, you know why? Because just like some other people in this group, I am turning into a pumpkin. It is bedtime, and I am tired. So, you know, it's okay. But I had fun. This is great. I can't wait to see where Apple takes me. So far, she has been adorable. I'm a firm believer in your character kind of helps guide themselves. And so we will see how she goes and grows with the party and what trouble she can get into. And I will pass it down to Miss Cass, who is also a little kooky and fun. Which is Belle.
Hey everyone, I'm Cass, puppeted by Belle. A lot of fun this first session, you know, I can't wait to see what Dave whips up to make us stay together. Because we're just a bunch of strangers who fought a mentally ill homeless man. With that, I'm going to pass it off to our lovely Zipporah, my fellow healer.
My God. Hi, everybody. I'm Stephanie, and I play Zipporah. I cannot believe Belle and I are twinning again, just like in our last game where we were mean girls. We're now both twinning little freak medical professionals, and I swear I will find a way to marry them at some point. We'll find out. I'm very grateful to be back here in the guild after taking a very long break. And I look forward to seeing how this campaign progresses. And with that, I'm going to pass it over here to, I think, my left, to Sarah.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah from the Land Down Under. I'm playing Amel, not Emil, Amel. Sorry, Dave, I do it to you every time. And yes, I am also very interested to see where Apple leads us. I'm going to pass it on to Tetsu.
Hey everyone, I'm Goblin and I play Tetsu. I firmly agree that your character guides you, so I don't know too much about her right now, but we'll figure it all out together. But I'm also super excited to see how we all lay our lives down for the baby goblin. Without question. And yeah. I forgot how to pronounce your character's name. Lapis?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why. For some reason, my brain was like, how do you say that?
It's okay. You're getting sleepy. Hi, everybody. My name is Amanda. I'm playing Lapis Zahar. I just like playing soft, happy girls all the time. But yes, the Adventures of Apple awaits in the next episode in 2 weeks. That's it for me. I'm passing it back to Dave, who is on my right. Wait, character left. Wait.
I'm in the middle. Blah ha ha. Anyway, so with that, Watchers, we're going to announce something new. We are doing not Milestone, but we are doing XP this time around. So with that, everybody gains 108 XP. And with that, Watchers, I do believe it's that wonderful, wonderful time that we tell you, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And see you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.